Hey everyone! So I figured since I just drew Robin, I'll have to definitely draw Raven. And this should be another fun one. I love these Teen Titans requests. I get a lot of them too. So basically, it'll be a fairly simple pose, straightforward, but you know, with her character, it's very important you capture her mood, you know, that face of hers. So I'm going to start with just getting the basic structure down first. So start this real simple circle shape. Let's start with this. And once again, I'm using a B. I've been loving this pencil. I can't stress enough. This pencil's been so good. And she's got this long face. It kind of, with her face, it kind of comes down and goes up like that. So you have this shape, like, you know, like they said, the character's anime style. But so start with this real simple shape for that. So just put a little line straight in the middle, just so you got the face, where it's going to go, and then a line right about here. So this is a very, very standard head shape. Then what makes her so different is, you know, lots of dark black areas for the shadows. But for the body, see how I'm just making the neck? It's kind of this real simple shape too, like this triangular shape going up. You know, you just want to get the body in. And normally I would draw the whole body, like I'd sketch it, but being that this side has the cape thing, I'm trying to think of the proper name, I would recommend just drawing this real simple line going down. And the main reason, two reasons why I do that rather than drawing behind it. Normally you always want to draw all the shapes. Even if you have clothes over it, you always want to start with your basic shape, so you know. But the reason for this case is because it's such a simple pose. It's a straightforward, you know, as simple as you can get. So you don't really need, you know, once you understand just the cloth and things, you don't really need to go and draw the shapes under that much in depth. You can see I'm just drawing the cape and the way it kind of, I hope that makes sense. Then you have this shape. I'm going to go fairly quickly. And this dips down, dips up here. Then it just comes up this way. And that'll all be in darkness and comes in here. Then you have the circle, the pendant shape. I'll connect, it's about that big or so. You know, I'm doing it my own, like I always say, kind of my own interpretation of the character, the way I'm feeling today drawing. You know, you have this cape opens up. I'm using a reference, so I'm also just going at it. And then for the body, you'll see part of the breast here, and you can see where the body is. Be about right there, that part of the breast shape. Then I'll come in real skinny, then come back where the hip is. She has that one piece kind of thing, and then the leg, where the leg will come down. Hope that shows on camera, let me check. Yeah, for the most part showing. Let me just slide up. Zoom out a little. So that. Then the arm, be here. Just real simple arm shape. Just making sure I got everything correct here. Just got the little sleeves on the arms. Just real simple hand shape. Let's start with the face. Where the eyes sit. Her hair goes over her face and kind of cuts inward. And she's got like this very flat hair where it's not a lot of lines. It's very kind of simple. So I'm just sketching this, and it comes up and it meets the middle like this. See how it just arches? Like this little M shape arches up. And notice where we started that first line, how it's all the way on the top there. Then it just curves all the way around her head. Being that there's a breeze in this one, this part very subtly just lifts up. You have the back of her hair. Just like that. You can make this a little lower so it doesn't interfere with that too much. And for the eyes, see how that kind of just curves like that? And for eye shapes, I'm going to start with just the basic mask. Just making one little eye there. I'm kind of not worried about the shape right now. You're just getting the size that it's going to fit in there. That way you have that all proportioned out. Nose, real simple line. Like that. Now you know she's always got that little mouth. Always serious for the most part. And for the eyes, straight horizontal. Like that. Kind of horizontal here. It leans down a little. It just comes up, arches down. This is where you want to really focus your time on, because it's, you know, her eyes are what makes this character, her emotion, the face. Like that. And then the bottom, the same little thing. These kind of curved one. I'm going to go back with the mechanical pencil, get the detail. And then the eyes, fairly big pupil shapes. And you can see how it's forming now. And make sure you always get the pupils the same size when it's straight in the front view. Then a little diamond shape. And that sits right about here. Like that. Then another eyebrow shape. The eyebrows are almost as long as the eyes themselves. So you just want to make that. I'm just marking the points. Don't worry about the fish quality right now. And come in. Jump around different parts. And then here it'll be all black. So what I'm going to do is make dark lines. And you can put an X. A lot of people put X's so they know to go back in and fill it dark. But in this kind of situation, I would remember. So just bring the cloth lines. Now you can start to make it darker. And circle shape. And another circle within that. It's got another circle there. I'm just going to drape down the cape. You can see, you know, kind of how cloth, if you haven't, I did a tutorial on how to draw clothes and things. And, you know, cloth always makes creases and things from your anchor point. This would be the anchor point. So you have to think of the way it stretches. And it sounds very, very simple in theory, but, I mean, if you look at freaking, you look at the Renaissance statues and things, oh my gosh. It blows you away, like all the creases they put, the depth, the folds of fabric. I mean, seriously, you could spend I really think a whole 3 years just mastering cloth and fabric. So like I said, it's a real simple in theory. See, you just have to think like wherever there's a point holding it, it's stretching, it's pulling. It's like, you know, when you pull taffy, it makes those lines. So it's just real. You know, you don't have to go in depth studying it, but just enough to know how fabric works. So once again, I'm coming in. There's where the breast is. trying to make sure I'm in the right spot. Now where it gets skinny at the waist and comes out the arm. And then behind here, you have more. All behind here, you're going to have the black so you can make X's. I'm going to go back, but that's where the cape is going to be the fabric. I'm just going at it now. This Alex. And she has, this is a good question. I got a question for everyone, please. What are these circle things, these pendants she wears? There's one that she has it around her waist. I don't know if they ever told in the series or I missed something. But please, please, someone's got to tell me what are they. Please, I beg of you. This is another mystery I have. So you see, just draw these little pendants. They go here and they connect just like that. Waist, and this comes in. Real simple. Then her leg here. So please someone tell me, I can't say it enough. Her leg, then arm. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, and then on the arm, she has this thing. Kind of arm wrist thing. Then where the hand connects, she's got another one of the circles, pendants. Then for a hand shape, real simple. They kind of, the way their fingers are in the series kind of ends in a flat, horizontal line kind of shape. So something like that it would look like. And really take your time sketching it. Hands are important, you spend time. You know, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. I'm feeling more and more comfortable. Please don't think I'm please don't think I'm sounding like I'm bragging or anything, but if you look, and this kind of truth, this is why I've been improving. I feel so much more comfortable when it comes to drawing on the camera and drawing for all of you. And that's why I recommend, if you're new here and you're just checking out my videos, I recommend definitely checking out all the newer ones first. Mainly because, you know, you can see a huge improvement. You know, when I was first starting out, it was kind of an experiment to see how I would draw, how to get the camera set up. And so now it's kind of where it's like I feel the most comfortable. I kind of making sure the quality is the best I've done. So I'm sorry if in the past I haven't done too. You know, I haven't made some that were flops. But like I said, definitely check out all the newer ones. I feel like the newer ones are where the finished quality and things are a lot much better. I'm just coming in with the mechanical. And I love this pencil. Recommend getting it. Definitely get this pencil. It's on Amazon. Fairly cheap considering the quality. But it's the Staedtler mechanical. And it looks like this. It's got the little brown clip thing. I absolutely love this. It's just glides. It's over the hair, you know, back in this area you just want to make little things. And like I was saying too before, I have so much I need to work on and improve on. But I'm really happy with just, whoa, jeez, I hit my head on the camera, ouch. In the stand. Like that, and then let's finish up the eye shape. So the eye, you got the pupil, and basically you have a reflection, and this image there, and then another real dark pupil in the middle. And then another light mark there, pupil in the middle. And you may also be noticing I am taking my time doing these drawings tonight. I'm trying not to rush and really take the time. So eyebrow kind of comes in, and notice how it gets wider at the ends of the eyebrows. Very similar to the eyes themselves. You know, just darkening these lines. Out in the middle. like that. Darkening this. And just a little, see how a little touch of shadow creates lips? That's something I can't stress enough, you know. Little shadows and just little things that aren't actually lines can make a huge difference. So behind here, you just want to make it as dark as you can. So in here, just pure black. Yeah, just take real dark lead. I'm still sticking with this. So just shade that in. Like that. I'm just going to go back and finish it up. Erase some of the lines. This gets darkened in. Like that. Then for the face, you want to make sure it's not overworked. Because she's got a very simple face. So erase any of those guidelines. Oh my gosh, you can see how it's looking now. This is awesome. Erase the guidelines, especially the hair. But you can see how important guidelines. Oh my gosh, it's yeah, baby. You can see how important guidelines are. But you can also see when you erase. Oh my gosh, I love this. But you can also see how once you get rid of the guidelines, the difference it makes. So use the guidelines. Use those shapes, and always remember though, don't overwork things. I can't stress that enough. A lot of people, mainly, that's something I need to work on too, but sometimes when you have guidelines still in place, people will overwork an eye or a line or any facial feature, and they'll overwork it, erase it, overwork it. And the reason is sometimes mainly because those guidelines might be throwing you off a little, and that's sometimes the case with me when it comes to the guidelines. Guidelines! Why do you have to throw me off? I know you want to help me, but all you do is hurt me. Oh yeah, guidelines. Little tiny little guidelines. I'm just doing the jewel here. And last but not the least, that's pretty much it. All you gotta do is erase any more sketchy lines. And I'm gonna finish it up at this. All you got left to do, and you can do it on your own, being that you got the shapes, just shade the hair in with your pencil, shade the cape. Make sure back here is very, very dark, where I put those two X's. Her costume's dark, and ultimately the rest is, I leave it in your hands, my friend. You must finish this. And thanks everyone for watching. This was great. Please leave comments below, and also send me your drawing. I want to see how your Raven drawing came out. Thanks everyone. See you guys.